right, here we go. We are live on the Female
Women have the
Solution.
power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talent, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution. Join me, Naima Latif, every morning 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time as we bring you stimulating discussions about the issues affecting our lives. If you're listening online at www.blogtalkradio.com/the-female-solution, press the blue button that says follow and get our daily topics every morning directly to your email and your smartphone. Hi, I'm Naima Latif, executive producer of the Female Solution radio show. We invite you to call in 515-605-9325 and participate in this daily think tank as we examine the challenges we face and develop solutions that restore peace and harmony. We are global transformers, changing the world from the way it is to the way it should be. We are one. Wherever we live on this earth, we are one human family. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to extend a greeting to all the members of our family, whenever and wherever you may be listening around the world. To our family in China, Ni Hao. In India, Namaste. In Japan, Konnichiwa. In Korea, Annyeonghaseyo. In Russia, Здравствуйте. In Germany, Guten Tag. In Poland, Dzień dobry. In France, Bonjour. In Spain, Hola. In Italy, Ciao. In Egypt, Hasta Guasapa. In Ghana, Akwaba. In Nigeria, Peleo. In South Africa, Salbona. In Senegal, Nanzebe. In Kenya, Jambo. In Israel, Shalom. In Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia, Assalamu alaikum. Greetings.
I ain't talking yet.
You all.
Grand Rising, and thank you all for joining us this day. We are live on the Female Solution, and of course we are on multiple platforms today because we want you to get prepared for multiple streams of income. We are now in an era where we are seeing the transformation of our economy, and we are just the right moment in history. So we want you to join us however you can connect. If you want a visual image on Facebook, you can join us there. And if you go to Facebook on our Female Solution page, you can see the link to Zoom. If you've got Zoom, you can come on in and be a part of this discussion. We are live visually, and we'll be sharing this on our YouTube channel, on our cable TV show, and we're going to empower you to transform your life with an economic tool that can connect you to the global economy that is emerging in these times. And we've got with us today our dear guest, our sister, who is the Harriet Tubman of Crypto, taking us to the land of economic freedom. We're going to learn all about Bitcoin. And this is something you've got to be a part of, because the days are gone when we're handling paper and even coins. Now it's all digital. And so you got to get prepared for the new economy. So we've got with us some of our fantastic co-hosts helping us today. And if you join us on Zoom, you can be a part of this visual discussion as we empower ourselves and the world with Bitcoin. So let's welcome to our show this morning, Asadah.
Hey.
And we've got with us
What's
our
up,
fantastic hosts. We've got Deborah, and of course, let's move around with Deborah on every third Saturday of the month. And we've got Lovejoy Empowers. Keishan Lovejoy Empowers with the Black Taboo. uncovering those things we need to talk about. And joining us now, ooh, looks like we've got Zelda Speaks, giving us Monday morning mindfulness. So we have an opportunity to really make some transformative decisions. And one of the grand things about these times is that we're seeing everybody equalize. I'm seeing all these major network news anchors and mega church leaders. All of them are right where we are now, face to face on the internet with their computers and their cell phones, because everybody's the same now. We all operating from our home base, and we're reaching the world right from our homes. And the same thing is with Bitcoin. You're talking about a global economy that you can operate right from your home, from your cell phone, from your computer. You can do big business, and you're just like everybody else. You can build a world business, a global business, just using the tools in your hands. So Asadah's going to tell us how that happens for those who've been wanting to know exactly what is Bitcoin. So Asadah, give us the 101 course real quick before we take a look at how we can all get involved in this global economy.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for having me on. First of all, I'm loving this day. I can't even tell you. I've been outside, been to the grocery store, been in Uber, whatever. I know who I answer to. They tell me when the quarantine is over. I got it. I'm a human, but I'm spirit first. So thank you for having me on the show. This is a manifestation of how we're going to have to start looking at our future. You know, we've lived a life. If you're living right now, you've pretty much lived a life of a certain type of control. If you're Black, for sure. But the world is emerging into a world where you're going to have the controlled and the not controlled, and the haves and the have-nots. This time, though, the haves won't be determined by somebody else. It's going to be determined by you. You're going to determine whether you're going to be a have or a have-not. And that's what this is really about, because spiritually, we're in a different space. It's like, I'm like, all the spiritual warriors, y'all better come out now, because with what's going on, come on, guys. Everybody's taking care of themselves better. Like, they taking vitamin C, echinacea, ginger, drinking, all the stuff they used to laugh about. They used to laugh at us. We lived that way. They'd be like, whatever. You little bone in the nose, people. You know. But now, the common man, you go on Walmart, you can't find no vitamin C. So my thing is, it is our time. Just as fast as they can put out mayhem, we can put in order. You know, they are not any more powerful than us. And so this dialogue today is really about what we are going to do financially, because also I think Black people have been so duped financially, just in the history of that we know now, right? That we're not used to freedom. We talk about freedom, but freedom is not something you ask for. It's something you just are. Okay. And so my thing is being financially free. I don't really use those terms because it gets mixed up with other people's agendas, but I'm into being able to make decisions around finance that empower my home, right? And so today we're here to talk about Bitcoin, because even my grocery store trip just now, I pay for those groceries in Bitcoin.
Wow.
Oh.
And I pay bills in Bitcoin. Like, it's not a joke. This is real. And what I love is that, let's say I went grocery shopping last week as well, but when I spent that $100, let's say, in the grocery store, by the next morning, that $100 was back in my Bitcoin.
Wow. How do y'all like that? Pay money and have it come right back to you.
Hey. Back to you. But it comes back. What we're going to go over today is it's not like you just have Bitcoin and then it's going to do what I just described. I am in a specific Bitcoin club. Naima's in that same club. Like, this is a machine. You understand? We could sit and be idle and let people control us, or you could create a machine that pushes your agenda forward. And so today I'm going to help you understand a little bit about Bitcoin, but then how we grow it. So basically Bitcoin, and I do a webinar every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, where you're going to learn some of these same concepts, but I have visuals also. But if you don't quite understand what it is, Bitcoin is just a digital currency, you guys. So you know euro, you know yen, you know peso, and you can kind of put them with the countries that they're with. But what
Yes.
Bitcoin is, it's a cryptocurrency, and that it's a global currency. You're hearing that a little bit more in the media right now.
Right.
They're saying it's
Global
going to be a global
currency.
currency.
Right.
They're talking about global currency, but they're not talking about Bitcoin, guys. They're talking about they are trying to create something that they control, that they want you to be a part of, and it's going to enable them to just kind of equally control your finances. But Bitcoin is a digital currency that you control, I control. If I send you $10,000 worth of Bitcoin right now, no one can even see that transaction. They don't even know it occurred. Okay, and that's the type of privacy that you have. I see it as a way for the Black community to, what you want to do? You want to really free up and build up some Haiti? What you want to do? You want to build up the South Side? Yeah. So we all need to rock Bitcoin, because that money, there's no ceiling on it. We're not writing a grant that they can say, you don't get it, sorry, or you only have $1,000. So no more of that. That game is over. If you want to play that game, you could do that game. I'm a Scientologist, and we have something called game technology, and it relates, so I'll just explain it. But basically, they say you could either be a creator of the game, you can be a creator in the game where you make the rules. You could be a player in the game where you know how to play, but you don't make no rules though. Or you could be a piece in the game and you get moved around. Or you could be a broken piece and you don't know. You're a broken piece, and so you can't even play. Now, we're so used to being broken pieces and getting moved around. That's a problem. So if we now choose to be creators of the game, creators of our own game, that's what Bitcoin is about. And so while it's a digital currency, let me tell you why it's not foreign. We have been doing digital transactions financially for some time now. I don't care if it's debit card. I don't care if it's direct deposit. I don't care if it's Cash App, Uber. Like we're used to making, you'll hear a lot of people say, I don't have no cash on me. I don't carry cash anymore. So there's been a preparation to get us doing digital transactions, right? Real basic. Even food stamps went digital. When that happened, who made that decision? I remember them red paper, them blue notes. But anyway, so everything is digital financially, but now money is digital also. So Bitcoin, raise your hand if you know who made 500 million in Bitcoin last year. Nobody?
I know the answer, but that's cheating because I saw the answer. So I'll let y'all raise y'all hands.
It's Oprah.
Yes.
Oprah made 500 million in Bitcoin last year. So you got big wigs that do Bitcoin. They understand Bitcoin. And please understand, Bitcoin has been out for about 9 or 10 years now. Okay? When it first came
late,
out,
actually.
We're a little late, but it's not too late. That's what the good part is, based on the price, which I'm going to tell you right now. So when Bitcoin first came out, it was less than a penny per coin. So if you was like, I got a Bitcoin, you had less than a penny. So don't nobody care about you, what you're talking about. By the time 2012 came around, Bitcoin was like $13 a coin. Okay? $13 a coin in like 2012. Now in 2020, Bitcoin, I just looked at it for a sister a few minutes ago. Bitcoin today is $6,700 a coin.
Wow.
Whoa.
You talk about growth.
I know $13 a coin. It ain't been in 100 since I've been in it. You understand? When I first came to Bitcoin in 2017, it was also 6,000 and change. At the very end of 2017, one Bitcoin was equal to $20,000.
So when people get in it, they're actually buying a percentage of a coin.
Very good.
Right.
Yes. So when you get Bitcoin, the way it's designed, you don't have to buy one Bitcoin at a time. You can definitely, which you can learn about more on Wednesday. And there's also a video I made on YouTube to show you, but basically you can buy a fraction of Bitcoin. It's called a Satoshi. Okay. And so you buy a fraction of Bitcoin. We in our Bitcoin club say, just buy 0.0167 of a Bitcoin. Today, 0.0167 of a Bitcoin equals $113.
Wow.
And then what we do is we show you how to take that one little bit amount of Bitcoin but then multiply it exponentially into thousands of dollars. In our particular Bitcoin club, why it's different than just having Bitcoin. If you just have Bitcoin, let's say you have $100 worth of Bitcoin. Well, if Bitcoin's value goes up, you're going to see maybe $110, $120. If it goes down, you're going to see maybe 95 to go down. But if you're in our club, I remember waking up. I remember having like $11 in Bitcoin, and I woke up and it was over $100 in Bitcoin. I was like, oh,
wow.
And then I started seeing it jump, and grow. And so in my best week, I made like $12,000 worth of Bitcoin.
Wow, that is amazing. So wouldn't it be nice to make $12,000 in one day or a couple?
No, I think we should. I think that we should make a decision on that, because you can. Like, it can happen. I've done it. Like, I'm a single mother, entrepreneur. Like, in this particular club, look, I know a sister made $5,000 in 5 days. Real basic. And you can, in this particular club, you can actually make Bitcoin. You can get paid every day. Paid every day. What you want to do? Get paid every day? You get paid every day. You actually can get paid every hour.
Wow.
So you can, and that's how fast the money comes to us. This particular club doesn't hold your money. Like, some people say, is this an MLM? This ain't no MLM. It's not. You're in a multi-level market. No. Yeah, you're not a multi-level market. This is not that. Because in those organizations, and I've been in them, usually there's a monthly fee you pay. So most people are putting out more money than they are getting in. But with this, that doesn't exist. You pay that one time out of pocket. There's an annual fee of like $99, but you make so much money in a year. You don't care about that $99. But the key is, you can get paid every day. The club doesn't say you're making too much money, or no. It was started by a brother named Darry Perkinson. We call him Wall Street, but he said, I want to take y'all from welfare to millionaire. I want to take y'all from welfare to millionaire. That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, that's what we need to think it. Absolutely. And the thing about it, this is a time where everybody's worrying about where's their cash flow going to come from, because if they've been working a job where you got to go out somewhere and punch a clock and do some kind of work or labor or whatever, and then go home and then you wait for your paycheck after 2 weeks, well, that's not existing right now. And you still have to live. And so people are wondering, how am I going to make it because I don't have an income? Well, here it is. Here it is. You buy a portion of Bitcoin, and then you watch your money grow, and you do the things that can get you that cash flow every day. And you can be buying and selling online. You can do everything right now. The system is already here. It's not the future, it's the now. So this is what we're talking about right now. You can change your circumstances right now. And this is what we have to do, because the days are gone of the past. Once this so-called pandemic is over, things are not going to return to where they were. Everything is going to be different. So we got to be in the right position. So we're moving full steam ahead. We don't even miss a beat, and we can do that right now.
Look, some people call this a plandemic.
And then I like that.
I like that too.
I
didn't start saying that with this pandemic.
Look,
write that down. Look,
for real.
For some people, this is a jam-demic.
Ooh. We see what's happening. People are being repositioned. You talk about pieces on a board. This is a chess game, y'all. And we can be the queen. We can, the queen got the power. She can move wherever she wants.
Right.
The queen, or we can be the pawn, like Asadah saying. You be moved around. Other people decide what you do, sacrifice you for their benefit. So what you want to be, the queen or the pawn? We're on the board. The game is in play right now. So we have to make decisions so that we are in the best position, because we can take advantage of this situation just based on the fact that we're ready and we're functioning, and we got our game plan together, and we're part of a network that is making it happen globally. We don't have to even worry about the game. We're already winning.
We got to create it. I'm telling you right now.
Yes.
I was just in an Uber, and it was funny because the brother in there, he was a Yoruba brother from Nigeria. And so we were going to go to this grocery store, but the grocery store had a line outside. They playing games out there. Okay. So I said, oh no, you got to take me home because I got to get on the radio. So he was like, you're a radio personality? I was like, nah. And I told him I'm going to be on there for Bitcoin. Hey, baby. He was like, you know what? he said, my friend told me don't come outside today, but I'm so glad I came outside
Woo!
because I would not have picked you up. And he
Eight.
said, can they do this Bitcoin in Nigeria? I said, to the 10th degree. He
Wow.
said, I will be taught you. I will be touching you. So I'm just saying, this is an opportunity. What if that brother comes to the table in our Bitcoin club? You talk about
we connect to a country.
Now you're overflow. Yeah, you're
Continent.
creating a global economy for Black people.
Yeah.
Come on now. So this is new. This is something we don't even have a template for. Like we can't say, oh, blah, blah, blah. But what we can do, we can look at Black people and wealth in America and the world prior to now. Because during the Great Depression, if you was in Chicago, you might have seen some Black millionaires. Mm-hmm. It was called through policy.
That's right. Yes.
Because they said that them brothers were making $8 million a year.
Mama
$8 million a year in the 20s.
Yes.
It is different. You understand? So you have wealthy Black people. How come we don't hear about that? You understand? Right. And they were sending Black people to college. They were funding our stores and all of that. And then before them, you could look at Mansa Musa, King Mansa Musa. They said that he was the richest man in the world, even still today. They said Richard and Job, Richard and Gates, Richard and all of them in his time, and he was Black. Yeah. So I'm just saying, Black people, wealth is not a stranger to us. Absolutely. And we just need to get back to that, feeling like, oh, wait a minute, we need to get that wealth back on us so we can stop tripping. Because every problem we got, even if getting high and all that, it's because you stressed out because you can't handle finance or whatever you're doing, whatever. But now let's eat that and let's be productive. I have a lot of things to do, and I don't have time to wait for others to do them because they're all about the upliftment of our people. And if Garvey could take Black folks to Africa with no email, no cell phone, no nothing, then we can do this. Because we can move. We have tools. They made sure of it. Right. They did what they did for us. Nzinga, Garvey, Malcolm, just name them. All of that work was for us to not act silly. Wake up, and do the things that we need to do that we've put in place to create our own future, basically. So, I'm here today to just let us know more about Bitcoin, what it is, how it works. You can ask me all the questions you have, and I'm here to help you do it with integrity. Just so that this ain't about I'm gonna get you to do it. You better do it. I'm just telling you, just if you want to survive well, you want to get Bitcoin in your life, but I will assist in the process of my people making sure that they get Bitcoin in their lives.
All right. Well, if you're listening online and want to join this conversation, you can give us a call, 515-605-9325. Press 1. That'll let us know on the switchboard that you want to speak. And of course, if you're joining us on Facebook Live, you can write in your comments. We'll share them with our listening audience. And of course, if you're on our Female Solution Facebook page, we've also got that connect to the Zoom channel so you can interact with us live as we produce this global radio TV show and connect us to that global economy. And I got my sisters. I got all my sisters with me.
I'm like, hey, you got all kind of colors and things.
Nice. So you can join on in the conversation. And one of the great things about this is that you don't have to wait. You can change your life today. So give us a call, 515-605-9325. Press 1. We're going to connect you and get you started today to be a part of the global economy of Bitcoin. Well, we got some callers on the line, and we've also got some folks that have pressed 1. So we're going to go to our phone lines. Before we go to phone lines, any of my co-hosts want to say anything? We got Love, Joy, Empower, we got Deborah, and we got Zelda Speaks. So,
I just want to say that what she said about the policy back in the day, which has now been replaced by the lottery. So we came up with it. It's the lottery.
You know why? Because they was making so much money. The state said, "Look, taking this over. Y'all making all these millions. We want it."
Yes, and they came and took it over like they take over everything else. So now we have a chance to be in charge. So full speed ahead. Count me in.
All right, hey now. There we go. All right,
my mama, and it's wonderful that we should be doing that today because today is my mother's birthday.
Wow.
She's no longer here, so I feel her spirit guide me. Okay, Oh, you got all your sisters on the phone, live across the country. So it's time that you work with your sisters.
There
Yeah.
you
So
go.
thank you.
All right. It's very significant. Well, it's interesting. It happens to be my father's birthday, who's also operating from the other side.
The other side. Oh wow.
So,
Taking care
yes.
of that baby.
Uh-oh. We on a train, girl.
That's right.
We on a
They
spiritual
gone,
train.
y'all. Take that well. That's right.
Got my ticket. I got my ticket.
Amen.
Well, all right. Well, let us go to area code 773221. I believe this is our dear brother Andrew Nelson. Grand Rising, thank you for joining us. You are live on the Female Solution. My brother, give us your thoughts today. You ready to join that freedom train and get with Bitcoin?
The coin train. Bitcoin train.
We do what we are rather than are what we do. And I would say that it gets better for everyone when it gets better for everyone. That's what
Okay.
Theodore Roosevelt said.
That's right.
And my concern and my interest is being a catalyst to get better for everyone so that it'll be better for everyone. The world has upwards of 7 billion people on it. The Earth can easily accommodate all 7 billion of these people, putting with surplus left over. One definition of pure mathematics is the abstract science of number, quantity, and space. And I would also say that I know how to become the Mansa Musa of the 21st century. I know how to
Mansa Musa of the 21st century. Yes.
Financially. You see, money itself is changing.
Yes.
Gold and silver coinage is the basis of American legal tender. And insofar as the Harriet Tubman $20 bill is concerned, I contend that there should be 57 Federated State Banks of America, and 57 times 100 million, which is the largest number of individual notes that you could put in an 8-digit series, is 5,700,000,000, which is the number of Harriet Tubman 1-gram arm United States notes.
You getting scientific for me, Brother Drew. I don't know.
Breaking down the numbers. Well, you know what? And
gold coinage.
It
can be held in escrow as collateral at its source locations, namely the Fort Knox Bullion Depository and the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. So it's actually turning gold bullion into gold coinage in the form of Harriet Tubman $20 U.S. notes, 5,700,000,000 of them held in escrow as collateral to securitize credit instrument.
Well, you know what, brother? One of the things that we're finding out right now, Brother Andrew, one of the things that has changed the economy so much, because the U.S. dollar used to be based on the gold in Fort Knox. It's not anymore. Now it's just printed money. It really has no value. They were basing it on the gross national product. That's not really it either now. And you know, President Trump's talking about printing up money or he's talking about distributing money so that everybody has $1,200. But what happens when you just start printing money? So, you know, that's really not even the way the money is going to be distributed. They're going to be distributing a digital dollar. So now nothing is based on gold and silver. Everything now is digital. So we're talking about a whole different economy based on a whole different standard. And that's why Bitcoin is at the forefront of this, because money is about to become digital everywhere and it's not based on gold and silver anymore. So we're at the head of this train. So jump on board. Well, we got to go to a break.
Money hasn't been backed.
Yes,
money hasn't been backed by gold since 1971. 1971 is when they stopped. Gold was behind American money. They stopped it in 71.
Right.
I was born in 71. Like,
wow.
So that's almost 50 years that it hasn't been based on gold. So what are we doing? Like it's been a fraud the whole time.
Yeah.
But now that they're getting ready to create that digital dollar, now here's the game creation and here's the rules being made. So again, we're not at that stage with them, but you can with Bitcoin. It's a different money system. That's why they can't touch it, because they don't have any involvement in it. So we just have to be aware. Our thing is to create an awareness so that while they roll out what they got, we gonna have what we got. And then we'll be looking at them like, okay, that's
right.
cool, you know, but we'll have our own.
That's right. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll talk about how it actually works in terms of being able to secure your money in your wallet that you control, no one has access to, and the tools that you need to actually get started. We'll talk about that when we come back and take some more calls. And if you're listening online and want to join this conversation, give us a call, 515-605-9325. Press 1. If you've joined us on Facebook Live on the Female Solution Facebook page, and if you've got Zoom on your phone or on your computer, you can join our Zoom conversation face to face. Just tap that link and we'll be right back after this quick break. So we want you to stick and stay. Don't stray away. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
All say we would like to be wealthy, but wealth isn't determined by how much money you have. Wealth is determined by your power to define what money is. The dictionary defines money as something used as a way to pay for goods and services and to pay people for their work. So how would you like to have access to an unlimited source of money? Money that is not taxed by the government. Money that increases as you share the opportunity with others. Money that you can use to pay for goods and services and pay people for their work. I'm talking about Bitcoin. It's the future of independent wealth building. Bitcoin is the new money that you control. Get started building your wealth. Call 312-849-3456. That's 312-849-3456. We have an opportunity to transform the whole global society in the next 50 years. 50 years from now, the earth will be populated by a new generation of adults, many of whom are yet unborn. Our mission is to nurture them and travel them with love, guidance, and protection, and to raise them in healthy, happy families. If we impart values of compassion, generosity, and respect for fellow human beings in the next generation of children, they will create a world where people can live together in peace. This is our goal. Be a part of the transformation. Get your copy of the book, The Female Solution. Go to www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com.
And we are back. You are listening to and perhaps even watching The Female Solution. We are live on our Female Solution Facebook page, and we're also taping live on Zoom. We got our sisters here getting ready to transform lives as we get involved in the global new digital economy. Not new now, but definitely we're right on time as we get ready to transform our economic circumstances and get involved in the digital economy of Bitcoin. Our sister Asadah, the Harriet Tubman of Crypto, is with us, leading us to the land of freedom.
All right. Free at last, thank God. Free at last.
And just so you know, like for real, just so you know, I wasn't, you know, I'm not into people giving themselves, like people be calling themselves guru this and guru that. That name was given to me. Like it wasn't me like, I'm gonna be the Harriet Tubman. Nah, somebody said to me, you like the Harriet Tubman of Crypto. And I said, oh, saying give it to me.
But yeah, I'll take it. Well, you know,
take it, baby. That's right. Exactly.
Now, the thing about Harriet Tubman, which makes that significant, people would get started and then they'd get scared. And she had to encourage them rather strongly not to turn back. So
that's kind of where I am right now. I'm not going to put a gun to your head, but I'm changing my verbiage. Like there are friends of mine that have known I've been in Bitcoin for like, since 2017. So my language, I usually would just let you do what you want to do. But like I told a friend the other day, you need to handle this and you need to do this. It's almost like, why would I want to see you suffering later? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
And like I was telling my girl last night, this thing is only cost like $213. Do it. You be traveling all over and do this and stop being fearful, because that's the only thing that's keeping us from prospering in this Bitcoin space is fear. People are fearful of everything, but the fear and low self-worth. Our people have a low self-worth, and so they don't believe that they can say something and people trust them, or they can say something and people will believe in them. It's just that simple. You don't have time to think about that right now. We can move fast and furious and run faster than the mayhem that they're creating, or we can sit down and speculate and bite our nails and suffer and be silly. Stop it. Like when we get off, like every sister that we're looking at right now, literally, if let's say Zelda joined the club, Naima, you're going to get money. And then Zelda, let's say if Sister K said, okay, Zelda, I'm coming to you, then you would get money. Like we would just get money before the day is out.
Right.
Money. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is a very simple process. And if you don't think that the creator put it like this, then you be, I don't know what you're doing. God, it don't gotta be hard all the time for us. Not when you spiritual. Come on now.
Absolutely. So now, what tools does the person need to get started? Do they have to have any kind of fancy computer equipment, or whether they just got a cell phone and a basic tablet, or iPad or desktop? I mean, what do they need to just start?
Sure. So there are a lot of different types of what we call digital wallets out there. And your digital wallet is like your Chase, TD Bank, Bank of America, except you are Bank of America. You are Chase. You're your own bank. So when you download that wallet, it could be on a phone or on a tablet. Some wallets can be online, but I don't mess with that computer. I just keep it on my phone. That's
okay. So you can do everything on your phone if you wanted to.
Yeah, your wallet is usually on your phone. I know a couple of people who've done it on their tablets, but most oftentimes the wallet is on the phone. So as long as you have a smartphone, I don't think it work with no flip phones. I don't mean, no flip phone.
Come on, y'all. You got to come to the 21st century. You got to graduate from a flip phone, y'all.
Yeah, as long as your phone can download apps, you're going to download what is called a BitPay wallet, BITPAY. And so when you download that wallet, here's the difference in where we are now, guys. With the money we have now, let's say you want to get into your Chase account, but you don't know your password. So you dial it, you say, oh, can y'all help me with my password? Or can you email me and reset? And this is not that world anymore. And so when you download that wallet, you need to preserve, not just save, preserve your code, the